Hey guys, welcome to Nate and Greg's World. Today on this episode, we're going to be talking about a few different things here. A lot of it has to do with censorship and, well, it's getting out of hand. You know, if it's not already out of hand. We've got a lot of interesting things to talk about. There was a video there that we saw about a guy being approached by the RCMP about a post that he put on his Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be talking about Rogan and Spotify. And we're also going to be talking about the Oscars and their new definition of what the best picture needs to be.
Yep.
So make sure you hit that subscribe and bell icon to stay up to date with us. Check us out on all of our social media platforms that we have. Hey, we even have a website, so why don't you check that out too? There's really nothing much on there. But
do we?
Yeah, we do.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
we have
we
a
do.
website?
Yeah, we do. It's been up and running for a good while now, but you know, the only thing that's really on there is, you know, basically links to all the videos and platforms and stuff that we're on. But yeah, the other big thing, please make sure you share with all your friends. We want to get them in on the conversation because, well, these are our opinions. This is the way we see it. And we want to know what you guys think. So make sure you leave a comment down below too. So yeah, little video there that I showed you the other day. Some guy arguing with the RCMP about a Facebook post that he had. The RCMP came to his house to talk to him about a Facebook post.
Yeah.
Now, I searched out this guy, right? Found out, you know, okay, this is who the guy is. I went to all his, you know, Facebook page and stuff like this, and I started going through it. And the guy, yeah, okay, he likes to call out, you know, the left-wing bullshit, you know, and stuff like that. He's definitely got some issues with, you know, wearing masks and stuff like this, but nothing that anybody else posts on Facebook, right? Just like, holy fuck, you know, like when's our government going to figure out, you know, how to actually do things right, you know, all those types of things.
Well, that's my whole thing, because my question is, what really irritates me the most about this story is that they don't put out what the post was.
Yes.
Because, like, without knowing, it bothers me that the police are actually showing up at somebody's house.
Yeah.
Like, unless it's like, you know, a kid saying, I'm going to school today to, like, shoot a bunch of people.
Yes.
Then by all means, send the RCMP or the police to deal with the situation.
Exactly.
But anything else, like, you know, why are the police dealing with what's going on Facebook? Like, if Facebook wants to cancel somebody, which I know they're doing a lot of,
yes,
right, along with YouTube and a lot of the other ones, fine.
Yeah.
But why are we sending police officers to deal with a post that maybe offended somebody?
Yeah.
And I know you looked up this guy's Facebook account, and you're saying that he's much against the left.
Yes.
Like, makes a lot of posts. So I'm assuming some of them are probably not nice.
A little risque, we'll say.
Yeah, not exactly nice, or, you know,
definitely not PC. That's
what our
sure.
new woke society likes to see.
Yeah.
But when you start getting police involved, that's a problem.
It is.
That's a fucking problem.
Well, and the other bad part about the video, you know, other than the fact that we didn't get to see what the post was about or anything like that, you know, just the fact that the cops having to show up to discuss it. You know, he was like, I want to discuss a post you have. Well, no, you know, and it sucks because the guy doesn't give the officer time to actually talk to him about the post. He's just like, no, I'm not talking to you about a Facebook post I have. If you want to talk about a Facebook post I have, talk to Mark Zuckerberg there, you know. Yeah. Talk to him.
Well, exactly.
You know,
it should be on them to police it, not the police.
Exactly.
Again, the only thing the police should be showing up for is like a direct threat.
Yeah.
Like somebody says, I've placed a bomb in the downtown mall.
Yes.
It's going to explode sometime, whatever.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yes, absolutely.
That kind of thing for sure. That's why it's so hard, because I'd like to know what this guy wrote. I'd like to know, or video that he shared, whatever it is, right? Again, if it's like some like person putting up like children in sexual related things.
Pedo shit.
Pedo shit, yes. Send the police out.
Yeah.
I have no they're breaking a law.
Yeah. But now it's gotten to the point, right? And unfortunately, this is a bad example, right? Because we don't know exactly what it is that he posted, which really sucks. But it is getting to the point now where, you know, you have the whole cancel culture. You know, you share your opinion, people don't like it, well, they fucking cancel you, right? But now it's gone from, you know, the mainstream celebrities and stuff like this who, you know, have this massive platform, you know, and it's come down to the everyday Joe citizen.
Yes.
And it's not just here in Canada. This is happening elsewhere as well.
Oh, for sure.
There was, I believe it was Australia. There was another video up of a pregnant mom getting arrested for a post that she put up going and saying this mask stuff is bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can be arrested now for your opinions?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
No, exactly.
You know?
Well, it's like, okay, we've already released the show on the throne thing, even though we're taping this one prior to it.
Yes.
Which is kind of fucked up in my head right now. But the one part of the throne speech that I'll bring up for this podcast was the few lines that they threw out quickly.
Yes.
And the one line was that they said there was going to be more monitoring for hate speech and different types of speeches on social media.
Yes.
Giants. And I remember me and you, there was many times during that speech we caught eyes, but we both caught eyes when they said that. And then they jumped into something completely different. Like they just left it alone after that.
Yes.
But the whole thing that we got from that was now the government is going to decide what is going to be okay to say and not okay to say. So it's no longer about protection. Like, again, going back to school shootings or bombs put somewhere or pedophilia shit.
Yeah.
It's about this person said something that's going to offend somebody over here that we can't have offended. So now we got to go after them.
Yes.
That's what it's going to come down to.
Yeah.
In my eyes. And then you don't have freedom of speech anymore.
No.
Right? And like we've talked about, you either have freedom of speech
or you don't.
Or whatever it's called in Canada. I know it's not freedom of speech in Canada.
Freedom of expression.
Freedom of expression.
Yeah.
So whether American or Canadian, right? You either have that freedom or you don't.
Yes.
You can't muddy it.
No.
You can't be like, well, you have freedom of speech or freedom of expression, but as long as you stick to saying this, then it's no longer free.
No.
It's not free anymore.
Not at all. No.
Right? And that's what bothers me. And again, if it's definite hate speech where you're saying like we got to kill all these people or, you know, whatever, then yes, I agree. That's different.
Yeah.
Hate speech, there is hate speech.
Absolutely.
That should be monitored and watched for.
Yeah. And
those people should be ripped down and maybe a police visit should be involved.
Yeah. But to express your opinion.
Yeah.
To express your opinion. Like, I don't like... I really don't like all these Aryan Nation Nate-looking people. Right. I don't like them. That's not hate speech.
No, it's your opinion.
Okay, it's my opinion.
And just because it hurts my feelings, maybe it wouldn't.
No,
I don't give a fuck who likes me and who doesn't.
But
if it did hurt my feelings, oh well.
But then again, if I went and said, all these Nate people. You know,
all these Nate people.
Yeah, Nate people. You
fucking Nate people.
You Aryan Nation looking person.
That's right.
You know, if I went and I said, you know, I absolutely can't stand all these Nate looking people and all this good stuff. And you know what? We ought to do something about them. We got to get something going. You know, shut them down. You know, and you know, hurt them bad and stuff like this. Well, then that's hate speech.
Yes.
Right? Because you're instigating violence against somebody.
Of course. Especially if you're somebody of influence or with a lot of people that follow you.
Yes.
Right? It can become very dangerous.
It can.
It's like we talked about the whole wet ass pussy WAP thing with, you know, the fact that she was going for one particular government without knowing about government.
Yes.
What's her name?
Cardi B.
Cardi B. Same thing, right? Like it can be dangerous, but at the same time, that's her freedom to do that.
Exactly. Yeah. But
getting your feelings hurt or somebody saying something that you don't believe is not hate speech.
No.
It shouldn't be censored.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Such bullshit.
Now, to be fair and play the devil's advocate and all this good stuff, because I know this is the one thing that a lot of people end up bringing up to go and defend the ability to censor all these people with their opinions, we'll say. I'm not even going to say which side, okay? Their thing is, you have freedom of expression or freedom of speech, but you're not free of consequence. absolutely correct.
You're right.
You're
Maybe
not free of
everybody's gonna hate
consequence.
me.
You know, once again, if I come back and I'm like, you know what, I really don't like these Nate people. You know, they just bother me. I don't like them. Okay, well, anybody who does like Nate, you know, will be like, well, fuck you. I like Nate. Maybe I don't like you now. Okay, that's consequence.
Or like those bakers. Remember the bakers that made the comment about how they wouldn't make a cake for a gay couple?
Yeah.
Right? That's their freedom. They have the right to say no.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't make them right or wrong. But the fact is that you have consequences.
Yeah.
So you may have the entire LGBTQT plus, I think I put one too many letters in there, community come out.
Yeah.
And say we're not doing business with them anymore. And you've also got all the people that are on the side of the LGBT community come out and say, we're not fucking going to that bait. That's their consequence.
Yes, exactly.
They may have just lost a shit ton.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I don't go out and get decorated cakes.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, right?
No, I get ones that's going to fill my belly.
Right.
And taste good.
So if you're a business or a politician or something like that in the public, and you make these comments, there's going to be consequences. But again, you don't need to cancel that person.
No.
They've just hung themselves. They've canceled themselves.
Exactly.
For a lot of things.
Yeah. Right? And that's where we're going now. That is where we're going, where you say anything that goes against what some people believe to be this is the new normal, you know, well, then you're being canceled. You know, let's just cancel everything. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
You know, shut the fuck up. I remember the days where there'd be something on TV, and if mom didn't want me watching it, she turned the channel. And then I learned that if there was something on TV that I'm like, you know what, that's not for me, I turned the channel, right? I watch something different.
It's not that difficult.
You know, if there's, you know, music that I'm listening to that I don't like, I change it. I put on something else that I do like. You know, that's what you're allowed to do. You know,
that's it. Like a, you know, that's with personal stuff. Like, for example, like with me, like with my son with Down syndrome.
Yes.
I hate the R word now.
Yeah.
Now, before my son, I would use it. Never in that way.
Yes.
Right? Like, we had a much different idea of what that word meant. We didn't really look at...
No.
We didn't connect that word, right?
Yeah.
And I don't like it bothers me.
Yes.
Like, but it doesn't bother me to the point where if I'm watching a movie where they use it, I don't stop watching the movie.
Yeah.
I don't call Hollywood and try to get it canceled.
No.
You know, because that is a freedom of art, being an artist, being that, if that's what that character that you've built, if that's the way they would talk, like an ignorant idiot, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to, like, and I might, if they use it again and again and again, like if I'm watching something like a stand-up comedian or something like that, and they're using it over and over and over again, I'll likely turn it off.
Yeah.
I will turn it off.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I can deal with once or twice.
Yeah.
If it's not directed in that way.
Yeah.
Right? But like you say, I turn the channel, I turn it off. I'm like, this isn't for me.
Yeah. And then like
I
you
leave
said,
it alone. But I don't go fucking cancel this guy, that son of a bitch, or this girl. Like, she said the R word 14 times in her hour and a half stand-up routine. Yeah. Yeah. Right? I want her canceled. I want her done.
Yeah, but then again, also at the same time, you understand the context, right? You know, because, you know, like you and I have had the discussion where I've gone and said, well, this is how I see the word, right? And, you know, now if I was referring to your son that way, you know, I'd expect an ass kicking from you, you know, and stuff like this. But, you know, like you're watching a TV show and they're using that word, right? And it's the one character. The one character keeps doing it. Okay, well, you're probably going to have a little more disdain for that one character, but you're like, yeah, but the rest of the show is really fucking cool. So,
it depends on the artistic approach.
Exactly.
That's what it depends on. It's the same thing. I can watch Quentin Tarantino. And in his movies, he has the N-word 45,000 times. And he's, by the way, a white guy. Somehow gets away with it. Which I think is okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Context. Right. Whatever, right? Maybe it was a period piece, or maybe it's just the fact that the movie is surrounded in an area where that word would be used a lot.
Yeah. Or that character is a racist fuck.
Or whatever. Maybe it is a movie about white supremacists that use it a lot. Like, and that's okay. but it's an artistic thing. It doesn't mean you have to go watch that movie.
No.
If you don't agree with it, great.
Yes.
Right? And that's where it goes to when you start having fucking police showing up
to your door
over your freedom of speech or freedom of expression
on a post
on a
personal
on
page.
Facebook. Like, yeah. I mean, I see shit in my feed.
Yes.
That would make a fucking devil worshiper feel nauseated.
Yes.
Right? And like nobody has problems with that.
Yeah.
Do you notice like our culture has no problems with like fucking sexual shit?
No.
When it comes down to like dirty ass sex shit.
Yep.
You know, like those memes and stuff. Nobody ever says anything about that.
No. But yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous where you can't even express an opinion. You can't express an opinion. You can't be like, no, I think this is fucking stupid. I think we need to stop it. You know, fuck this. Mm-hmm. You know, and the next thing you know, you have the police showing up to your door saying, you know, oh, well, you're expressing this opinion. Yes, that's right. I am, because I'm an individual.
And it's my right.
Yes. You know.
And I think people need to do that.
Yeah.
And that brings us into our next topic.
Yes.
Because, let's talk about Joe Rogan and Spotify.
Yeah. Because like you told me about this and it was absolutely ridiculous. And National Post, and for our American listeners there, that's one of our big newspapers there, which is normally right of center, but we have definitely someone who's definitely more left of center that's writing this article.
I'm surprised it came a little bit more to the left of this time for sure. But
and a lot of the comments are going, yo, what the fuck? You know.
Listen, this whole thing is just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, Spotify knew exactly who Joe Rogan was.
Yeah. Well, here, let's back it up a bit. Let's explain what the fuck's going on for people that haven't been up to date on this.
Okay, so woke Spotify.
Yeah.
Okay. First, I shouldn't say that because the head guy there. Do you have the name of the guy?
No, I don't.
It was Vic or some shit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Sorry,
I can't. But one of the heads of Spotify is basically standing behind his contract with Joe Rogan, from what it sounds like, which I'm appreciative to him for.
Yeah.
So Joe Rogan, as most people know, went to Spotify for like fucking a god awful amount of money, like $100 million or some shit like that. I don't think it's been exactly told, but they speculate around that. And with the agreement that he would still have full artistic control over his show.
Yes.
So basically it was a content contract, not a you control. Like he's still have full control of his brand, of his episodes, all that. Cause that's his whole thing.
Yes.
I talk how I want to talk. We talk about what I want to talk. I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
Right. So, signs his contract, gets 3 shows in.
Yes.
To Spotify, makes a comment.
Yep.
That apparently wasn't fact checked, because we suddenly have to fact check on opinion shows.
Yes.
Right? Opinion shows.
Yes.
He's a comic. How many times? Like, I listen to Joe Rogan. I don't watch all his shows. Not all of his shows excite me.
No.
He once had a guy there that was the most knowledgeable person on fucking mushrooms. And it went on for 3 hours talking about mushrooms.
Yeah.
I'm not in, man.
Yeah.
Sorry. But like, I do find a lot of his shows entertaining. And the ones that I find most entertaining with him, like I think most people, are the ones where it's very like dark, dirty comedy. Like when he has his buddies and they all smoke weed and get drunk and talk about god awful things. And, you know, like all that stuff. Right. So those are the shows I think that he gets his popularity from. But anyways, he also has very intellectual and very interesting people. But so he makes a comment 3 days into Spotify.
Yeah.
About the wildfires in California, where he's sour with California. He left California because he got pissed off, right?
Yeah.
So he makes a comment that fucking it was these left-wing radicals that started the fires, same ones burning the cities down, basically.
Yeah.
Right? So he gets in shit because he didn't fact check this to make sure it was absolutely true that this is what happened.
Yeah.
Right? Whatever. The only thing I think Joe Rogan did wrong in the whole thing was apologize.
Yeah, apologize for making the comment.
Yeah, because why? Joe, you didn't owe an apology, dude. Like, your show is what it is.
Yeah.
You say the shit you say. Spotify knew that. If they didn't know what your show was about and they signed you for $100 million, well, they're dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
I love you, Spotify.
Well, because that's the thing. That's the issue that's going on right now, right? Because you got the head guy there, right? Daniel Eck, I believe I found it.
You found okay.
Yeah, Daniel Eck.
That was close.
He's the Spotify CEO, right? They gone signed him, right?
Yep.
Everybody knew who he was.
Yes, $100 million. You're having some fucking meetings.
Yeah, you're having a couple meetings and stuff like this.
This
and if you got
an overnight thing.
Yeah.
This isn't you wake up Monday morning and say, hey, you know what? I'm fucking bored today. I'm going to go sign a $100 million contract with Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Or somebody that you guys have never heard about before.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I haven't listened to a bunch of shows.
There's been a bunch of stuff. They could have gone and spoken up before and stuff like this. But no, they waited till they signed him. And then his underlings, they end up going, they're like, oh my God, he said this, and there's a podcast from way back in the day where he went and, put up this thing and he made a comment about the trans community, stuff like this. This is horrible. No, what we need to do now is we need to go and censor him. Like all the stuff is going to come through us, and then we will go and we'll censor it before it even goes out, and stuff like this. And if there's an episode that we don't like itself, well, then that's not being put up.
Well, in the episode in the past, just to be clear, so they called him transphobic.
Yes.
The article actually they said they called him transphobic.
Yes.
Because
he's routinely transphobic.
Yeah, because he had an episode, I don't know when, a year or two ago, whatever it was, an author who wrote a book about the effects of allowing children to choose at a young age their sex.
Yes.
So she said that it was harmful for a young child to decide they're a different sex than what they are.
Mm-hmm.
That we should be waiting till they're adults. Because we're going to cause a lot of fucking damage.
Yeah.
That was the episode. And because he had that author on and let her put her opinion forward, because that's what he is, he allows people to sit and have the platform to have their argument, right?
Yeah.
And her argument was against, quote unquote, against the trans community.
Yes.
So automatically that made Joe Rogan transphobic.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and you're right. So now they're saying after he signed, everything's done.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we got to edit his show.
Yeah.
Before we put it up. And we're either going to tell him what needs to get cut out.
Yeah.
Or if it's so bad, then the show just doesn't get aired.
Yeah.
We're just not going to put it up.
Yeah. Now, the one thing that's kind of sad is Joe hasn't spoke out about this.
He hasn't
But
said
at the same time, I understand, let's let them fight it out. Because that's the thing. You actually have the CEO of Spotify going, are you people fucking stupid? You know who this guy was. You know how he plays the game. You know the stuff that he says.
Yeah.
And yet we've gone and, put a contract to him. Everybody was cool with that. Yeah. So, yeah.
But it's
we're not going to go and we're going to fucking start censoring him and telling him what he can and can't do.
They can't.
No.
It's written into his contract that he has full artistic control of his show.
And rightfully so.
His brand.
Rightfully so.
And that's the problem Spotify has, is because they made that agreement with him. We are not going to censor you. We're not going to tell you what you can and can't talk about.
Yes.
You have your own show. We're not controlling it. Mm-hmm. Period.
Yeah, because
now they want to control it.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, that was part of the problem. Like one of the main reasons that he did leave fucking YouTube, because YouTube's like, no, you can't say that. You can't say that. Oh no, that's not free speech. That's hate speech.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, they were giving him a hard time at YouTube, where they were demonetizing his videos.
Yeah.
And all that because of certain conversations he was having.
Yeah.
Right. Like, and then Spotify goes and does this bullshit. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of our prime minister who reverses the bribe.
Yes.
So he gives the money and then says, okay, well, now that I've given you that money, this is what I need from you.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not giving you that, you dumb fuck. But thanks for the money.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's the same situation. Like, here, we'll all sign this contract. Here's the money. And now, we're going to start censoring you. And like, it's smart that Joe's not saying anything, because Spotify doesn't have a fight.
No.
They don't have a fight because the contracts are signed. Everything is done.
Yeah.
Right? So he's smarter to sit back. Like I say, the only thing that I get it, he was in a stressful situation, and I'm sure Spotify was just begging him to please apologize for this comment. Please, just to quiet the woke people. Just please just say it, just so people will be okay. blah, 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 right? We're 3 episodes in, dude, of $100 million contract. Just please say sorry. We'll give you another fucking million to say sorry, right? But whatever. But he shouldn't have said sorry.
No.
Right? He should have maybe came out and said, yeah, I probably should have fact checked, but you know what? Say the same thing he always says. If you listen to what I have to say, you're a fucking moron because I'm a moron.
Yeah.
Don't listen to shit I say.
Yeah, exactly. No, I can't wait to see where this actually goes. But that's the whole thing. And that's what we're talking about. You know, you have your opinions.
Yes.
You know, you should be able to put out your opinions. And if people don't like it, well, then they don't fucking like it. Oh, well.
Yeah.
But to go and censor somebody and say, no, you can't be saying this, you can't be saying that. And this is what the leftists want. And the Antifa people, they want, no, you can't say this, you can't say that. But that's fucking fascism, you stupid fucks.
Yeah.
You know, I thought you said you're anti-fascist, but you're wanting all this fascism shit in.
Mm-hmm.
Suck a dick.
Yeah.
You know, like it's getting out of control.
Well, it is.
You know, like it's been getting out of control for a long time. It's way out of control.
Yes.
You know,
it's so
we
far
need
out
to
of
censor
control.
this. We need to censor that. Oh, we need to do this. You know, playing with identity politics everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh, we have to have this. We have to have that. You know, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing. Like the fucking Oscars.
Oh, Jesus
okay?
Christ.
The Oscars came out just recently and went and said, yeah, we are changing up the protocol or the prerequisites for Best Picture. Now, when I think of Best Picture, I'm like, wow, that there is a movie that was just absolutely amazing. It had a great storyline. You know, the acting was amazing. The visuals were incredible. You know, like it was just an amazing story.
The whole thing.
The whole thing was just amazing.
Yeah.
That's Best Picture.
Best Picture, you have best script.
Yeah.
You have the best director. You have the best producers, the best fucking makeup artists, the best actors, actresses, all of that, all in one movie.
Yes.
It's like all the individuals through the night, and then when Best Picture, it's all of that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Had everything.
And I'm actually going to back it up a little bit because like I don't necessarily believe that you have to have the best director or the best producer or best anything like that. But if you're showing me a fucking story that blows my fucking mind, that's Best Picture.
Listen, Greg.
Right?
You don't
that is
know
the Best Picture.
You don't know Hollywood like I know fucking Hollywood, okay? All right? You have no idea. Listen, you cannot have a good movie that gets your attention without a great director.
That is true.
A great
this is true.
screenplay.
But you never know. There might be that 1 in a million chance, right?
You don't know Hollywood like I know Hollywood, all right? Just fucking trust me on this.
As I said, the Oscars have now gone and changed the prerequisites for Best Picture.
Yes.
They're saying that it must be a completely diverse film and not just who you have starring in the movie. Like you have to have all the different diversities or the different identity groups represented in your movie, but in the background, all the people making the movie, you must incorporate everyone from all the different identity groups as well. What? So it doesn't matter how amazing this fucking story was and was shown to you. If it doesn't have all the fucking identity groups in it in front of the camera and behind the camera, sorry, you're not getting Best Picture.
It gets more ridiculous than that. Did you see where they broke the percentages down? So if you have lead characters, that puts you up.
Yes.
So if your lead character is a minority, like, you know, either a person of color, a woman, or an LGBT, whatever, then that puts you that notch up.
Yes.
If you don't have lead ones to be considered, you have to have so many secondary characters, and it has to be a higher percentage of secondary characters that are from a minority group. If you're low in that one, your extras have to be at a really high level of minority groups in order to be recognized.
Yes.
So they have it all, like you can read it. I don't remember the exact percentages, but like, so they break it down even further through the characters of the movie.
Yeah.
As to how high you score.
Yes.
Your movie.
Yeah.
Whether you're eligible or not.
Well, and as I said, the other thing is the people behind the camera too.
Yes.
Right. And I don't mean like the director, the, producer and stuff like this. I'm talking about the people that are operating the equipment, the production crew.
Well, what about the people serving food? They'll be all women.
Well, okay, and it's not that we haven't got hate mail yet, but but no, like you have to have, all these people in behind to make things work, the carpenters to build the sets, and you have all these. Well, if you're doing a location shoot and you're shooting in fucking Sweden, okay, you're not winning Best Picture. Okay, it's that simple, because the union in Sweden, all right, and all the workers there are predominantly white Aryan nation looking people like Nate. Okay? Yeah, that's right.
Wait a minute, I take offense to that.
I don't care. That's my opinion. Anyways, all right, so you're not going to have that extreme diversity throughout the production crew. Even though it's going to be the best picture ever, you have a diverse cast. You've hit every single identity group in the movie. And the story is about all these different identity groups, and because it's the same story, because you're only allowed to put out one story now, because you can't have an imagination. But because it's filmed over in Sweden, where everybody is predominantly white, right? Well, I'm sorry, you don't get Best Picture because your crew that was helping you build this movie, it wasn't diverse enough.
Well, and I mean, okay, so let's say they even just stuck to the main characters.
Yes.
So they said your main characters, in order to be looked at for Best Picture, have to be of this minority group.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So now...
or even beyond minority group, an identity group.
Identity group.
Yeah.
Okay, so an identity group. So okay, fine. So now, say you're a black actor.
Yeah.
Okay? And let's take a look at this really quickly, because I think the majority of the most amazing actors right now are black males, men, the male portion.
Yeah.
Right? Like you've got Will Smith.
Yeah, they're the best. I can't think of a single one.
Which one's
good job, Nate.
No, but you got, like Will Smith, you've got The Rock, you've got Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Right? All Morgan Freeman.
Mm-hmm.
All these amazing fucking, they deserve awards for the shit they do. Like I know, okay, Will Smith and The Rock, they're kind of your more popcorn movie people.
Yeah.
But like Morgan Freeman.
But they're blockbusters.
But they're they make a shitload of money.
Yeah.
You're not likely to see them win Oscars unless they change up their roles. But like Morgan Freeman and Denzel Washington and all them, they are such fucking amazing actors.
Yeah.
That when they win awards, they fucking earn that award, not as a black man.
No.
They earn that award because they are the
an amazing
best fucking actor.
Yes.
Period. And an actor like that can take a movie and turn it into the best picture out there because they are so fucking amazing.
Yes.
Right? But second you do this, when they get that award, is this a give me because I'm the lead role and I'm a black man? Did I actually earn this? Or are you just giving this to me?
Yeah.
Like, I would be so fucking mad.
A participation award in the Identity Academy.
I would be so mad. I would be so angry as a serious actor or actress.
Yeah.
That even the thought that I won the award based on my color of my skin, my sexuality of the character or myself in real life, or whatever you choose, right? I would always wonder, did I win this award because I was the best?
Mm-hmm.
Or did I win it because my film filled a certain quota?
Yes.
Because if it's because I filled a quota, I don't want your fucking award, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
I want to earn it because I'm the best. And you can't tell me there's not, black actors, Asian actors, actors from the LGBT community that are not such amazing fucking actors.
Yeah.
Amazing actors that they can't win awards based on their acting and not who they are as a person.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's, it's on.
And that's the thing, because as I said, it just now becomes a participation trophy in some even more bullshit of a fucking award.
Yeah. You never know. and we talked about this earlier. Let's look at the Oscars, the winners over the last 10 years. Best picture winners, and tell me if there's an issue.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So 2020. So this year, Parasite.
Yeah.
Which is about, I believe, an Asian family.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it, and the only reason I want to watch it.
Yeah.
The only reason I haven't watched it is because it's all subtitled.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
okay.
really
Unfortunately, I
struggle.
won't be watching that.
And when you have to pause it screen for screen to finish reading, it's very difficult to get into.
Yeah.
Okay. So that one, Green Book.
Yes.
Amazing. I love that movie, man. It was.
Yeah.
I watched that last year, and I agreed when it won the award. It was so good. It's based on a famous musician who was black.
Yeah.
At a time when they were not allowed to like play certain bars and, like during the Jim Crow era, all that stuff. And his driver was this like tough white guy.
Yeah.
Right. So he would be like a secondary role kind of thing. Right.
Yep.
And his whole purpose was more so rather than a driver for this musician, it was to protect him.
Yeah. Be his bodyguard.
Yeah. Such an amazing movie.
Yeah.
So I agree that it got the Oscar.
Yeah.
100%. But again, not a non-minority movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a whites only.
If you want to be really particular here, Shape of Water, that was about a woman being the main person, actress, and the guy wasn't even a guy because he was a fucking sea monster that they caught, and she ends up falling in love with this sea monster.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. I watched about half of it.
Yeah,
and then I'm like, okay, I'm out.
Yeah,
I can't do it anymore. But like a lot of people obviously really liked the movie.
Yeah,
but again, a woman was the main person in the role, right?
Yeah.
Moonlight, you said, was about
fuck, I forgot now.
But something to do with the black community.
Yes.
Okay, so that won in 2017.
Yeah.
2015 Birdman. Okay, it was a white guy who played Birdman, but it was a bird, not whatever.
Yeah.
I never watched that one either. I couldn't even get into the whole thing, but it won. I don't know much about it yet. But then 2014, 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't make
and I don't disagree with any of those movies.
No, they absolutely, like, from the movies that you've said, that I have watched, absolutely agree. Fantastic movies they should have watched. But now you have to have this diversity and shit. There's already diversity there. Okay. And for people calling out and saying, oh, no. Fucking, there needs to be more diversity. We need to look at this more. We need to look at that more. No. People that aren't winning just need to put out better fucking movies. How's it about that? Okay.
Or how about you go from the top? Why don't you take that overly white board, Oscars board, get rid of all those old fucks.
Yeah.
And put in a new, younger, diverse board of people that vote on these movies.
Yeah. But then again, at the same time, look at what all these old white fucks ended up doing over the last, we went back damn near 20 years and look at Best Picture.
We went back 5 years, but
just on the show here, earlier.
Yeah.
But there was a shit ton of fucking movies that predominantly dealt with all these different identity groups,
racial inequalities, and there
went through everything. Absolutely everything.
What's his name there? The all right.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey
he had AIDS as a gay man.
Yeah.
That movie he did, he won an award for. I mean,
yeah.
And I'm okay with it. I'm not saying that that's wrong.
No,
I'm not sitting here saying
what I'm saying is wrong is the fact that the Oscars had to put this in to be Best Picture because it's not Best Picture anymore.
Well, it might be, but we'll never know.
No, true. We will never know if it really was Best Picture, because we might love the fucking movie, but did they get the award just because of this new diversity and inclusiveness fucking thing? Because that's what it is. It's not the Best Picture award anymore. It's the diversity and inclusiveness fucking picture. Well, that's what it should be fucking renamed as.
Here's an idea. Why don't you throw that category on in there?
Yeah. To do that.
And get rid of some of one of the other categories.
But then again, and here we go where people are going to not like me for this one. Why?
Well, I don't know why.
Why the fuck should we?
But I don't know. But I still think that's a
fucking
better,
bullshit.
I think that's a better option.
Yeah.
Right? That's a better option.
Yeah.
Because okay, you're gonna come down to these 4 or 5 movies. You know how they always show like the pictures up.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Who's gonna win right before they announce who wins?
Yeah, and 3 of the 4 you don't know.
That's right, because it's always artsy movies, and
Yeah.
I'm not a big artsy movie person. But like, anyways, so these pictures are up, and then the winner's called, and the winner goes up, and everybody in the audience goes, "Well, of course they won because they had one more minority person than this one."
Yes. Yeah.
Like that's what it's going to become.
It is. And it's absolutely horseshit. And like I know you were saying earlier that apparently there is a lot of black actors who have come out and said, fuck that. You know what? If I'm going to win an award, I'm going to win an award. But I am not going to accept this. You know, like if they go and they say, oh, yeah, you got best picture. Fuck you. You know, because they understand the bullshit. And like you said, did I really win it because I was good? Or did I just win it because I had one more person from another identity group?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And like I say, you know, there's so many actors out there and actresses that are of minority groups, right? And they're amazing.
They are.
They'll win awards based on their own
merits.
Talents and their own merits.
Yes.
They don't need this boost.
No. And you know what? There's been many, many times where you've had amazing actors and actresses that have, you know, gone and won multiple fucking awards, and then they get into a movie and they acted their ass off, best acting in the whole fucking movie, but the entire movie was fucking shit, and then they didn't win.
Yeah,
that's what happens.
Yep.
Okay, shit happens. You might have some of the best people, but the direction was crap, the fucking cinematography crap. It spoiled the movie. You know, you have all this shit going on. So,
like Jamie Foxx won his Oscar.
Yeah.
And every movie he's done since has been shit.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't know what happened to that guy.
No.
He's an amazing actor.
Yeah.
He can do a bang up job in a movie.
Yep.
But the roles he's chosen since his Oscar win?
Yeah.
Good fucking Lord, dude.
Yeah.
Like Baby Driver, fucking...
Yeah, that was junk.
Stealth.
Oh my God, yeah.
Right? Like, what is he doing? Like, that's just
he just getting a paycheck. That's it. That's all.
That's it.
Fuck you. I'm getting some money, and I'm fucking do what I want with it.
Like, but what a waste of talent. That guy is so fucking talented.
But no.
Anyways, whatever.
It's ridiculous, you know. And maybe people are gonna, you know, yell at us and scream at us because of our opinions on this thing, you know. And maybe we'll have the RCMP show up at our door to go and say, you know what, we need to talk about your episode. Please do.
Yeah, okay.
Let's sit down. You know what? Got another mic for you. Come on up. Let's talk about this. You know, let's figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what? I don't blame that RCMP officer for going up to the door.
Well, he's got a job to do.
Yeah, he's got a job to do, right? And you know full well, like you could see it in his eyes in that video where he's like, I gotta talk to you about a Facebook post that you put up, you know, and like I'll be honest, the guy did seem like a bit of a dick the way he dismissed the cop and stuff like this, but he was bang on with all his points, you know. But then the cop's just like, yeah, no problem, I'm leaving, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely two ways of handling that, right? Yeah. I mean, you could have the cop come and like me, or you would be like, okay, let's talk about it. What?
Yeah. And here's the thing, you know that Facebook post had to be something stupid, had to be something really fucking stupid that he put out. Because if it had been serious, if it had been, we need to kill this person, or we need to do this, it wouldn't have been the one single RCMP officer there.
No.
That motherfucker would have got swatted. Fucking hard.
If it was, if it was a very threatening thing, yes. He would have been arrested.
Yeah. There would have been a no-knock fucking coming in. You're on the fucking ground. And okay, we need to talk about a Facebook post.
Well, they would have, exactly. I mean, they would have at least arrested him if it was like, if he was like threatening somebody's life or they would have arrested him, right? Like that's a chargeable offense.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
exactly.
But I still would like to know what he said. So if he's out there listening or somebody knows what he put, please let us know. Just don't put it on our wall because I'm too busy for police to show up. Not really.
No, it's the censorship thing is way out of control. It's a bunch of crap. People need to suck it up, move on. You know, you don't fucking like something, don't pay attention to it. It's really, really simple.
Well, and the RCMP thing should scare people.
It should.
It should. I know it doesn't, but it should.
Absolutely.
Because they can come after your ass too.
Because it's happening in Canada. We've got video proof of it. Mm-hmm. It's happening in Australia. Video proof of it. Apparently it's happening in the UK. I haven't seen a video on it, but apparently it's out there somewhere. Mm-hmm. But it's bullshit. Mm-hmm. Fuck. Stop censoring people. Let people say what they want to say. Mm-hmm. Right? And because here's the other thing. We have brought this up before, but I want to bring it up again because I think it's absolutely ridiculous. You have Facebook, Google, YouTube, and all of them. They go and they're all saying, no, you can't say this kind of things. It goes against our community standards, you know, and shit like this. And so they're like, nope, you can't say this. You can't say this. And eventually they fucking kick you right off.
Yes.
Right. And people are getting pissed off, especially some people that are actually making money on these social media platforms and shit. Mm-hmm. Right. They're all being fucking canceled by these people. So because they're being canceled, now you're going to have a platform that only says, yes, apples are delicious. Right. But if you're that person that's like, no, I prefer bananas over apples. Right. Well, no, sorry, you can't be on this fucking platform, you know, because you're not saying that apples are delicious too. Mm. Well, I don't think they are. So they get canceled and now they're having to move. So now you just have everybody saying apples are delicious on these platforms. And now you have new platforms coming up going saying, yeah, man, fucking, we're the banana crew. We like bananas. You know, it's just helping to create that divide even more. It's helping to instill that hate in the groups that are there, mm-hmm. you know, all these different groups, instead of going, okay, well, I understand you prefer bananas over apples, but let's talk about this. Have you ever thought of making a fruit cocktail? That's fucking delicious shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, people?
Well, and the only other point that I would have to that, to go along with that is, and I know we've talked about this, but just really quickly, isn't it better to know, just because you're not allowing people to say it, doesn't mean that they don't think it.
Exactly.
Wouldn't you rather know who's thinking what?
Yes.
Like if there's a racist person out there,
yeah,
wouldn't you rather know that motherfucker is racist?
Yeah.
Like let him speak or let her speak or whatever.
Yeah.
Let them say what they want to say.
Yeah.
Because then you know who they are.
Yeah. And you know who you don't want to associate with.
Because we're not allowed to say it doesn't mean that we as humans don't feel it.
Yeah.
Like you might be, you know, you may not feel like you like apples. If people tell you can't say you don't like apples, it doesn't mean that suddenly you like apples.
Yeah.
You still hate fucking apples.
Exactly. You know, and then if we decide to get rid of all fucking apples, or you have that group that wants to get rid of all fucking apples and stuff like this, wouldn't it be kind of good to know that group exists and know where they are and know what they're fucking talking about, instead of you go to the fucking corner, you're not allowed to fucking be in our group anymore.
Yeah, we should know where to send the RCMP.
Yeah, and then that group of apple haters that want to go and kill all apples and extinguish them from life and all that good stuff, they're still plotting over there. But now they're not plotting in front of you.
Not saying it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
No.
It's still there.
It's still going to be there.
Yeah. Anyways.
But yeah, folks, we want to know, what do you think? Should we be censored? Probably. Okay. But, you know, well, according to today's standards, but these are our fucking opinions. This is what we think. And we want to know what your opinions are. Don't worry. We're not going to censor you. Okay. Let us know. Tell your friends. Get them in on this. And yeah. Make sure you subscribe and follow.
Unless you send us hate speech.
Yeah.
Unless we will send.
Yes. Hate speech we will censor. Actual hate speech. Yeah. Subscribe, bell icon, all the platforms. Share your friends. Till then, so long.
Later.
Why are you so offended?